this will be the last video for the evening. I'm pretty tired here. Just want to show you some symbols. What are we looking at here? The Great Seal of the United States. Is this not obvious now or what? We have the smooth, stoned pyramid, which is consistent with the pyramids of Egypt. And once again, right above it, no secret, we have the fallen light being. Now, what does this tell you? That there is some sort of very serious connection between this being and the pyramid. It's the way that I would see it right now, at least at this point, from the information, the evidence that we're looking at. And I think that I would see it a little further as we go down the line. Let's look at this movie Stargate. In this movie Stargate, we're going to see the same recurring theme that I'm beginning to show you now. If you remember, this being Ra actually lived within one of these giant pyramids that just so happened to look exactly like the Pyramid of Giza. If you've seen the movie, do you now remember the symbol that was featured on the side of his pyramid? The circle with the dot in the center? Is that familiar to any of y'all? Huh? Well, if you watch the movie, I've drawn that on there because it wasn't on the cover here. But if you watch the movie, you'll see it. He's got the pyramid with the circle and the dot in the center. And then, of course, the symbolism is that he lives within this pyramid. But he doesn't even ever actually leave it. He gets around by flying the pyramid around. It actually turns into some spacecraft, or it's a spacecraft in itself. But the real message that they're trying to tell you, okay, without the Hollywood added hoopla, is that this being is confined within that pyramid. That's exactly what they're telling you. And there's a lot more that can be said about that. And there's a lot more connections to our fractal that we can obviously see that we're all on a perfect track of understanding. Now, if that didn't kind of get you seeing this for what it is, let's take a look at something else. Let's take a look at this. Now, this is everything. This is the serpent egg. This is the equational seal. This is what they know they have to alter. This is the vibrational distortion that they plan on creating to break this seal here. And of course, which is in relationship to the serpent egg, in which we will birth this cockatrice, this fiery flying serpent. In other words, the Antichrist, which is the very same being we're seeing here. Okay, so the dark prince, everything that we see right here is what you're seeing right here. And believe it or not, that's exactly what they're telling you his relationship is. So, right there is our pyramid. Exactly right. So we're seeing it this time. This being in spirit form is confined. And of course, this water line, of which I've showed you so many other places before, the same water line, the same information. And now, where in the world is it? There's the water line from the 5D series. Okay? Go back to the 5D series so that you can understand what we're talking about with the abyss below. And then, of course, this is the very same water line with the abyss below. This is the equational seal. Okay? Everything's in place. And what's exactly in place is this being, once this peridium shift, this shift in frequency, of course, this polarity shift takes place. You know, what was up will become down, and what was down will become up. And then, of course, like I said, there's our quaint little pyramid to show us all the same information that we're right on track. Just like you see this pyramid illuminating all that light around it, the very same pyramid illuminating all the light around it. Well, friends, I wish I could explain this to you as well as I understand it in my head, but I'm getting pretty tired, and I'll just have to come back another time. Thank you.